Hello, FreekyGun here, bringing you the 6th commentary of the Modern Warfare 2 commentary series. Today we'll be playing a game on Wasteland. I'll be using my intervention and the secondary I'm not quite sure. So at the start, lucky enough that guy was in prone and it took him just long enough for him to get out of prone for me to kill him before he could turn around. So I decided to just stick here for a little bit and just make sure no one can get in that way. This area is a very good area to start the game off because everyone's trying to come and capture this place. And there was a sniper that destroyed my Claymore, but I didn't see him until it was too late. And some parts of this game I'm going to be speeding up just because I wouldn't be able to keep it inside the 10 minutes. So this was one of the parts. I see an enemy in there, but he long ranged me with the AA-12. So here I'm just going back into there, and this guy wasn't very accurate with, I think it might have been a sniper or a FAL. So here I'm just walking around the outskirts of this little entrance and picking off anyone I can see. That guy I just failed, but he didn't know where I was, so it took him too long to realize. And I nearly walked into that enemy's Claymore, but I was able to prevent myself, but then an enemy came and killed me from behind. So an easy hard scope, I'll say, and then a missed one back. Just pick off that guy in final stand or last stand. And here I'm just looking for an enemy, just trying to find one to pick off. And I see that my Claymore exploded, so I knew that there would be an enemy coming through sometime soon. And just as I thought, that guy came. I was lucky that he didn't know that I was here, or he didn't have time to see me, and I was able to pick him off. And then my friend picked off that guy while I was reloading. Well, I shouldn't really say my friend because I have no idea who he is, but my teammate did. So I'm back at that spot, but that time they had me 2-on-1 from all different angles, so I didn't stand a chance. So far my whole game's been orientated around this little cave, I'll call it. It's not really a cave, but bunker, or I don't know. I don't really like venturing out because normally there's trained snipers which are a lot better than me because I rarely snipe. If I snipe, it's normally with the ACR because it's got so little recoil. So here I see the flashing of a gun being fired, but I didn't know who from or where. I just knew that it was somewhere in there. And that was a failed stun. And I don't know how I didn't spot that guy, but it was too late by the time I did. So I decided to change to a Vector. I think that might be my marathon class with a throwing knife. So here I just come back trying to get this guy again. And he must have known I was there, because he was just waiting for me. So yeah, this was the Vector with the throwing knife, and I pick him off easily with the throwing knife, so that was fairly easy. And then I saw the shadow of that guy walking in front of that portable light, so I knew he was there, but I wasn't quite sure at what point. So there, I threw a knife past that guy that I just killed, and for some reason he didn't know that I was there, so he just kept running away, and easy headshot for me. So there I got picked off. Should probably stop using the word picked off. It doesn't really sound that good, but anyway. So here I saw that enemy running past, and I was unable to complete that kill there. So that was just bad on my behalf, as I didn't check my corner properly. That's something that everyone should do, no matter how well you know that there may be no one there. You should always check your corners. So I'm going back inside this area, and I see that guy. I see the name behind the bush, so I don't think he would have been able to see me that well, because he didn't really fire back that much. And that was another easy headshot, and another easy one. So I know there's someone in that area, and through the smoke I was able to just do a tiny bit of damage, but it wasn't enough. And then I see that guy coming through again. Okay, that was a bit of lag, I'm not sure. Okay, so I killed him, and that wasn't a headshot, even though I was aiming for the head. So here I just call in my Predator missile. I could get a triple, but I wasn't sure if I should risk it and have a chance for only getting a single, so there I call in my Harrier. I tried to find a spot where my team isn't, so it's more likely that the enemy's going to be there. And once again I saw that shadow of that guy, and then I should have called in my airdrop slightly earlier, but I didn't notice the time. So there's under a minute left and I haven't called it in, and then around here I think it is that I realise, so I quickly rush out, just trying to get any points that I can from it. Yeah, there it is. So I've got 30 seconds left by the time I call it in, 25 actually, but it's close enough. So here I'm just waiting, every now and then checking my radar to make sure that there's going to be no one coming up and killing me while I try and get one. So here I look for the best one, which is the precision airstrike, and I just call that in anywhere. And I go to pick up the next one, and time runs out. So this was a pretty good game. I think my overall score was 21-12. I'm sorry about the quality, as this is an old video, not too old, but I didn't have the proper programs, and I hope that my sound was better, because my free-for-all in Afghan, that wasn't a very good sound quality, so I tried to change the variables and make it louder for this one, so I hope you enjoyed.